Okay, physics dorks, time to talk. A couple of you, I think, are a little confused as far as what we're supposed to be doing. Some of you doing really, really well. I think I needed to do a little more explaining what I'm after, but I'm just looking right now at the Google Classroom for Physics that I have out there. You all have seen this. And as of right now, we're all right here doing really well. And actually, these three, the notes and test unit 11, review, blah, blah, that's all good. Okay. Now, as far as the notes, the idea is we're starting a new unit on light, okay? And, we go here, and you guys all have access to this entire set of slides. And we go through, obviously, these are non-mechanical waves. This all has to do with it's a fluctuation of electricity, electromagnetic waves or electricity and magnetism creating the waves themselves. They do not need a medium to travel through. So that's why this unit is totally different. And so the idea is that's why these you can see in space and they'll travel through space. So hopefully you got the idea, going through. My idea is that having you guys go through and hopefully, like I said, a lot of these slides don't have a lot of verbiage, but there are video clips. And what I want you to do is very collegiate-like, is to go through, and if there is a slide like this where there's not a lot of information, I want you to go and you do your best to determine what do we mean by a high-gain antenna. And I'm not a big spoon feeder with this stuff, and it's really good that some of you are really grasping on this. And some of you who are wondering, why did I only get how many points for my notes and blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. Okay, I'll show you the difference. I'm going to pick on a couple people here now in a good way. If you want to see what the notes are supposed to look like, here's an example of Alex Orth's notes. Okay, he went through, and as you can see here, he went through and just did an outstanding job of picking out what all the different parts of electromagnetic waves mean. Went through everything on there as far as all the way from polarization to what happened with gamma rays at Chernobyl, so on and so on, all the way down to lasers, CD players, dispersion of light with going all the way to rainbows, and then why sky is blue, that kind of stuff. Now, some of you who turned in a one-page sheet of paper with just literally relisted the slides, that's not what I'm after. I'm more on the line of doing something like this. I'm giving you many days to do this. I think 3 or 4 to get this done, and you can sure fix it. I mean, if you want to go and just email me a new copy of what you've done and, want to make better, whatever else, go for it. That's not a big whoop. That's what I'm after. And when it's all said and done, when we're all concluded with all these assignments, then I will go through and make sure you know what I'm after with all of these slides, okay? What you're after. But right now, like Alex, I guarantee you learned one crap load about light and electromagnetic waves. I mean, did a really good job. And actually a whole bunch of people did. As far as note analysis. So I'm going to take these down, and now I'm going to break it apart into little sections, like stuff that's really connected to you. For one example, obviously, radios. Okay, I know that's getting old school here, but just talking about radios, that was the first assignment. Like, here's one really good one by Devin, talking about how radio waves are used to transmit information, the difference between AM and FM. Lots of really good assignments on this one, and why they're harmless to you. And that's really what I'm after. And then if we go back, the next one that's probably going to be really important for us to use, obviously, is going to be, we get down to somewhere in microwaves. So we take a look at these. We want to figure out why these things work, what happens, how they're used for cell towers, that kind of stuff. And then we'll do a couple more of these. X-rays is another big one, and then radiation. So, and the last thing we'll end up here with, I'm sliding on the wrong one. So we'll do some X-rays, a little bit about this, and probably the last assignment we're going to do here, not so much on polarization and thin films and refraction. I mean, we'll talk a little bit about that. And even lasers, yeah, we get the idea. But you want to be able to someday, and you should know about digital signals and that kind of stuff. So we'll take a real quick summary of that when we're done. But you better be able to tell your kids why there is a rainbow in the sky, why there's a double rainbow, and why the sky is blue. So someday when you're sitting on a porch with the grandkids, you're like, Grandpa, why is the sky blue? Then you got, we're going to tell you why. So we'll break this apart. The first thing is get those notes summarized. Oh, I keep looking at the wrong dang thing here. Get the notes summarized. And then when we're done with the notes, get a real nice job. Like I said, you can fix it, email me it if you didn't get a good grade. That's fine. And then when it's all said and done, I will just go through the key parts and hit on stuff that you guys might actually not understand. Okay? You got that? So, finish up the note analysis of the radio waves, and then we're going to work on microwaves next. Okay? So, I will send out the assignment on Monday and make sure we're all set with that one. Okay? All right.